Hey, this is Katie, your weight loss angel. So today I'm going to talk about fasting, specifically Sashti fasting. In India, there are different kinds of religions and we have different kinds of fasting. And I truly believe that there's a lot of scientific background towards why people did those kind of specific fasting based on where they live, based on their family backgrounds, and a lot of other factors. So I belong to a typical South Indian family and I am going ahead and following the Sashti fasting. What is Sashti fasting? Let's go ahead and see the methods. So Sashti fasting happens from exactly the day after Diwali every year. We all had fun during our Diwali. We ate nicely, snacking sweets and everything at least for about 10 days or so before Diwali. It's totally cool. We have Sashti fasting to take care of us. Alright, so the body needs a break, alright? So after all that munching, I feel that the body needs a break, and that's one of the main reasons I feel that I should be doing this fasting. So what exactly is being followed in Sashti fasting? There are different kinds of fasting that people go ahead and follow during the Sashti period. The first type is when people tend to not eat anything at all, like literally anything at all, for all those 6 days starting from the day after Diwali. So that's one type of fasting. The second type of fasting is when they have one light meal, either during the lunch or in the dinner. That could be another method. And the third type is where they go and eat only fruits and milk, right? So this is another method of fasting. There are a few people who combine both the second and the third method, where they go ahead and have some fruits and milk in the morning time and they finish their fasting in the evenings with a light meal. So let's be very careful here. People don't take very spicy stuff. People don't take very heavy meal, even though they have just one meal. So please don't confuse yourself with that of other kinds of fasting where they just go ahead and eat within that particular time frame as much as they want. That's not how this is done. Okay, so these are the different kinds of fasting that people follow during the Sashti period. Now that we've seen different kinds of Sashti fasting, let's go ahead and see what are the benefits of fasting. When you go ahead and fast, the body tends to go around and search for the kind of energy that it needs to be just living, right? Usually the body takes the energy from the carbohydrates that we take. There are three major macronutrients: carbohydrates, protein, and fats. And it's in the same order that each of these three macronutrients release their energy. So carbohydrates is the first go-to person that we can go for the energy as such. The moment you cut down on that, the body starts seeking for the other macronutrients. And when people go ahead and fast, the body tends to go and use the energy that has been stored in terms of fat. So this is what happens when somebody goes on a fast. What are the other benefits of fasting? So when we fast, the body tends to increase the insulin sensitivity. What does that mean? What happens when the insulin sensitivity happens? Insulin is the most important hormone for maintaining the blood sugar levels. And when we go ahead and increase the insulin sensitivity, the body tends to transport the glucose from the bloodstream to the cells in a very, very efficient manner, which is very important for our health. So this also happens when we fast. So I'm going to give you some very strict warnings here, because you don't want to just jump into this without knowing who you are. So in case you are a diabetic person, or if you have low blood pressure issues, or if you are a breastfeeding mother, or if you're a pregnant woman, we need to be very careful. Please try your level best not to get into these kind of fast, any kind of fast in that matter. So just go ahead and follow a simple healthy lifestyle, and you should be able to achieve the goals in terms of weight loss as well as preventing yourself from chronic diseases. So you don't have to get into fasting for the sake of this. So please go ahead and follow simple methodologies that we Keditians follow in the KD versus KG community. You can go ahead and follow my pages with KD versus KG.weightloss in Facebook as well as Instagram. This is KD, your weight loss angel.